She was unlawfully forced out of the news conference conducted by Alameda County District Attorney Pamela Price, one of my favorites. Certainly a no less blatant attack on press freedom. And as Carmody had done, Ragusa successfully fought back. She covered the incident on her news site, wrote the op-eds, spoke out in regional media, and enlisted help from local and national press freedom groups to challenge the denial of press access by Price's office. Price later apologized. Wow, you got an apology from Pam Price. It was right there. And she promised that Ragusa would be welcome at subsequent press events. Emily Ragusa, please step forward and accept your award.
So I was kind of taken aback. Sorry, you surprised me, but thank you. There are many reasons I'm fortunate enough to be up here tonight, but the main reason is that people in power who didn't like my stories told me I wasn't even a journalist. That's an amazing thing to hear when I've devoted the past 2 decades to learning this job and holding myself to the highest professional and ethical standards. They said I wasn't a journalist because they didn't like that I surfaced major problems in their administration, from misconduct allegations to stories of grieving families who felt disrespected to charges of discrimination and bias. And their decision to shut me out has never been about accuracy. They have never once asked me for a correction. Instead, they decided that calling me a blogger would give them the power to discredit me, and they came up with one bogus reason after another for denying my access until the journalism community and First Amendment advocates, including some amazing people in this room, called them out on it. And there are now allegations that Pamela Price fired one of her own spokespeople over what happened. That former staffer, who's a longtime reporter, is suing the DA's office, which she says hid, and that's she's suing the DA's office, which she says hid and destroyed public records about why they actually turned me away. When I set out on my own to launch the Berkeley scanner in 2022, I never thought people would use my entrepreneurial spirit and my dogged pursuit of a clearly newsworthy story against me. I never expected that. But some people have lost sight of what journalism is and how we do our work, and recognition like this is a powerful reminder about the role we play and the importance of the First Amendment. So this has truly been one of the greatest honors of my career, and I thank you all for it. Before I go, I'd also like to thank my members, all 1,300 of them. They hold me accountable every day. I'm a better reporter for it. Also family and friends who helped me navigate these tough situations. And finally, my deepest thanks to the First Amendment Coalition, David Lloyd, David Snyder, for their amazing advocacy and always answering my calls, the Reporters Committee for Freedom of the Press, and of course SPJ NorCal, which I hope every journalist in this room is a dues-paying member of. So thank you all.